Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are back in Little Rocket Lab. So, done a little bit of further work since last time. I brought a donation, one of the deposit boxes outside here, just so I've got an easier way rather than having to go over here. That was a fine idea for when I'm doing stuff in there, but I figured I'd get stuff easier to be delivered in from outside, as I've got the list up here of what's required. And so I've got the heavy duty motors delivered in. I've delivered in some of the steel beams. They're still chugging away down here, but I'm also using the steel beams for the lighthouse repair, so I'm kind of leaving that to just chug away to itself. I created some boardwalk planks, so they're done. So let's go and run away down. Plus I've also finished my research as well, so we'll quickly go and see Rebecca and go and unlock that particular blueprint, and hopefully we can get close to unlocking our circuit boards. Right, here comes around town. These blueprints are for a loader and unloader. You can use a loader to combine 15 of an item into a single crate. The crates are too heavy to pick up by hand, but you can move them with conveyor belts and cable cranes. Nice, so we can stack items. With this, you can greatly increase the throughput of your belts and cranes. Then just use the unloader to unpack the contents at the other end. They're too large for splitters to pick up, though. I might be able to come up with a new type of machine you can use to split incoming crates. Nice. So that's done. New blueprint loader and unloader. Oh, we've got the brown and green. Okay. So we have a bumper. Pushes items onto an adjacent space based on a configurable ratio. Oh, that might be better than the splitter in some regards. Cool. Can I also talk to her? Hey Mo, what would you like to research? I was supposed to talk to her about this throughput challenge. Oh, okay. Well, guess I'm stuck on bumper research. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get you started on drafting the blueprints. And that's going to be in my journal under here. So that's there. Ooh, why is that research not showing up on here? What I need. They got annoyed with me. I've got too many things going on. Damn it. Alright, well, let's go find the boardwalk. Go and repair that. So where's that boardwalk based? Ah, track on screen. There we go. So 250 heavy duty motors, 100 winches, and some steel beams. Oh, great. There we go. Right, so boardwalk repair at the marsh is falling apart and needs to be repaired. So where's the marsh? It's a hydro dam. Ooh. Use a marsh. I'm guessing the marsh is down. It must be either there or. Alright, let's go head downwards to where the marsh is. I think this is the marsh. Is that the marsh? What does that say there? What does that say? Does that tell me? Train station. Helpful! Wouldn't imagine they put a train station on marshland, but you know, maybe. Ah, grumpy toasty time. Give me parts. Why not, indeed? Well, you keep filling in the junkyard, mate. I'm going to keep going around and nicking stuff out of it. Perfect, thank you. Right, so is this meant to be the marshland? Aha. Okay, so maybe this is where I need to be. For my boardwalk planks. Here we go. Doing. Doing. Bada boom. Okay. So that's been done. Place planks in the gaps in the boardwalk. So that's done. Is there gaps this way? Nope. So where else is the there then. Alright, let's do you there. There. And there. And we've got this side. But boom, boardwalk repair done. Talk to Angela. Which one was Angela? I can't remember which person I need to go and talk to. I'm guessing I'm a bit of an idiot. Ooh. Hello, why have I got a doggy up here? Machine shop. Okay, I'm guessing that must be down here. Hello, Morgan, I've got the boardwalk all patched up. No way, you could teach Michael a thing or two. Thanks, Morgan. There's this pond with a weird contraption back there. Do you know anything about it? I've heard it's some kind of old clock, though. No one's seen it working in years. Supposedly, people used to throw things into the pond to make wishes. Maybe I'll wish for more sales. Thanks for your help, Morgan. Make sure to stop by if you need any furniture. Thank you, will do. Okay, long walks by the marsh. Repair the boardwalk. Steam achievement. Thank you very much. So if there's a contraption in here, can I get to it? Let's see what it is. Here we go. What's this then? Throw boardwalk plank into the pond. No. I want to read what the inscription says. I mean, I can try. Ah, clock tower. Gear for making moving parts. I need 15,000 gears. Interesting as that would be, I do have a lot of gears around. Ooh, so we've got a load of loaders here by the train station. So I'm guessing when the train came up, I had splitters all along the side to allow me to unload them. I'm creating a load of gears, so hell, I might as well start. Start as I mean to go on, I suppose. We can go and drop some gears off. I need 15,000 of them. I should be alright. I mean, I've got probably a good few hundred in each of the locations that I'm doing, that I've got stuff going. I can probably get that done on a few trips. Oh, so I can have them delivered, dropped in that way. Why won't you let me put them on there? Okay, good. So we have a way we can get bits and pieces in. That'll be a start. So maybe that'll be worth something running around the outside here. I need to get some more out of it. So this is something I'm going to need to drop a donation box down here or something to make life easier, or one of these item deposit boxes. Alright, let's start that, because at least that way it cuts some of my journey out anyway. I just get the feeling if I'm going to run all the way around here, I'm going to run into NPCs that are going to be blocked by the conveyor belt. That'll just cause more aggro. But we do have those cable delivery systems now, so I wonder. Cable cranes, you can always try some of those out. Good. Let's just deposit all those in. Got some copper wire to deposit over here. I'll frame you up a few spaces for some gears. Take them all, dump them into Toasty. That way then we've got a little bit of time. We're at 4:40 PM, so we've still got plenty of time. Okay, good. Drop all these off. Okay, so is there something up here about the contraption? Nope, there isn't. Okay. Well, we'll just start kicking it off anyway. Just chip away at that over the next couple of episodes. A few hundred at a time, throw them in. We'll slowly get there. It's on its 15,000's quite a lot. I may just end up increasing what's in here. Just so I've got plenty of it spare. A couple more of those in. And we should be good. So we'll go back up to where we were. Need 600 steel beams, 250 heavy duty motors and 100 winches. So those we can work on while we're doing this. Actually, I should really have thought if I was doing the winches. There's 2 steel cables. I should have got a bunch of steel cables already. I've got enough of those, so I could grab some more heavy duty motors and we'll get the winches going. I'm going to need 100 of them. I might as well crack on. So I've put these little level 2 assemblers together with some of these item deposit boxes, just so that, you know, I think this is just a quick way of being able to throw stuff together. How are we getting on in here? Oh, 150, that's good. So that 150, we're getting close. Probably sleep on it for one more night and we'll probably have enough steel beams for the lighthouse. I wouldn't mind getting the lighthouse repair done because that's apparently going to help us with external trade, and that external trade may well transmit into some extra work. Let's drop those in there, drop some more. I think we've got a few more places where we need to go and repair, so drop the wood in as well. Let's drop a couple more of you in the pocket. And they could go over here to replace the ones I've just taken. Well, I still need to unlock my circuit boards, don't I? 1, 2, good. Oh, you spanner, I didn't want to do that. Wrong. You were meant to be in that side, weren't you? Oh, spud. I meant to go and pick up heat sinks. That's what I needed for my heavy duty motors, are heat sinks. Damn it. I know, I should really be running around on Toasty, but he's a bit of a big old bugger and he tends to get himself a bit stuck. So let's just go with that in for the moment. I must look at trying to compact out my factory somewhere along the way. Right, good. So those can just carry on chugging away. Right, I need, for my rocket parts, steel beams there. I need the steel beams for the lighthouse. I need steel beams for the university research. I need 250 heavy-duty motors. So while I'm got some heavy-duty motors going here, let's get 100 of them chugging their way down the bottom, because at least we can be getting started on our research to complete. I mind doing this in chunks, if I'm honest. This is probably going to work pretty well if I do it in, break it down into bits, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. That's 47, so we're nearly up to 200 of our steel beam. Yeah, because we've got 150 in there. If we have 200, we are most of the way. That's 478 will have been delivered. So if I get time before tomorrow. It does seem that most of my my throughput issues are going to be on the iron plates that are being created. And that has to go in via this furnace. Which is being auto-fed. So far, 46, nearly done. I'm missing my steel cables, that's why. Steel beams, need to go and grab some steel cables. Steel beams are being created over there. Might have to increase the amount of steel cables I'm currently creating. I need 100 winches, I might as well get cracking on with some more of them coming in. It's getting late, yeah, I know that. I need to quickly maximise what I can do during daylight, because then, at least that way then, whilst I'm sleeping, stuff can be making stuff. Right, so 20 past 10. Let me go and get off to sleep, and hopefully by the morning I'll have a load of steel beams that are in place for the lighthouse repair, and some of the steel beams will be in place for the rocket stage 1 parts. I need to work out what I need for my circuit boards. I didn't. So you see, I've got bearing couple wire heatsink, but I don't have as yet the circuit board. So I'm guessing that is a bit of research I need to unlock, but we'll get to sleep. Yeah, so we've got a load of stuff we're doing. Building materials delivered, 7, fine. We're up to 30 or 40% for our rocket parts, 25 days without the income. Oh, apparently I've got an income of 1,000 made from quests, so cool. Rolling in some money now, am I? Sweet. Come on, Toasty. Right. Cool. So I need 100 winches, so get 50 of you in there. And do I need any more than 50 at a time? Probably not. And as these are only being hand fed into here, just keep them only really at like a couple of stages worth, just in case. I think that's probably a reasonable amount. Right, so we've got 100 more of that. That can start filling in. Right, come on, Toasty. Let's go. You gonna follow me, Leo? Come on. Right, so if we hop off here, so what? So that's what our lighthouse currently looks like. Oh hello, what's with the odd sock? Wait, why is one of my socks out here? Don't know. Scrub something to do with this, I know it. I better see if I can find the rest of them. Okay, so we've got a sock fetch quest to do. Alright. Interesting. We'll see how long it takes us to get success with that quest. Okay, good. So, lighthouse repair 1, done. Talk to Pete. Pete's down this way, isn't he? Got to faff around again. Oh, hello, there's a sock over there. Right, I've got a pair now. Lovely. Got all the components delivered to the supply depot. Well, looks like we've got ourselves a lighthouse to build then. Ready to start laying some bricks? Thought maybe we'd take 5 first. Yeah, you cracked me up. Let's get to it. Okay, off we go. Oh, look at that. We've done it. I can't even believe my eyes. It looks fantastic. Thank you, Nor. It's seriously impressive. I didn't think we'd ever see this lighthouse repaired. What was it again you were looking to import? Everything. Old and broken electronics. Wait, like garbage. Yep, we're going to recycle it. I need to keep better tabs on what people are up to around here. Well, we'll try and keep the pier tidy. If you block Sabrina's tavern, I don't think you'll hear the end of it. Probably not, but, you know, Sabrina will get over it. Speaking of which, boats arrives every day at 8 AM and departs at 8 PM. You need to build a cable crane over the gap to pick up materials from the shipment. Okay, actually several if you want to do it more quickly. Perfect. Once you have the crane set up, you need to start delivering computer towers and monitors to the university so I can figure out how to recycle them. Then we can finally get started on crafting those circuit boards you need. Ah, there we go! Fixing the lighthouse, making cranes and circuit boards. Looks like someone may be able to fill your mother's shoes after all. Yeah, you think so? Thanks, Pete. Yep, no thank you. No, old Pete won't be out of work anymore. I'm so happy I could hug you. Please don't. Oh, God almighty. A struggle cuddle. Right, good. New research available at the university. Right, so where are the boats coming in from then? Okay, what do you need to do? Turn on the breaker. Yes. Oh, look, it generates power. Lovely. Cool. Alright, well, we got ourselves that working. So, where the smeggity smeg do the boats come in? I'm guessing here? Right, what do I need for my cable cranes? Winches and steel... Oh, flippin' heck. Winches and steel beams. At least I'm creating the steel beams. And the winches I have already being mocked up, but bit by bit. How many of them have I got? 3. Helpful! I need some more heavy duty motors. Damn it. Yeah, I know, it's a little bit of an annoyance, this one, but at least I'm able to keep these relatively compact. And I need heat sinks to create a load more of those. We've got a bunch of those being created here, so that's good. And I've got some of the small motors being created over here. That's good. So I should be able to get a load more of those heavy duty motors running. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. There we go, they're all happy. And steel beams. That's what I was going to go for next. The problem is it's taking far too long to build. Get 100 in there. Throw that one back in there, like the one that got away. What's my one more quest? Missing socks. Right, I found one of my missing socks outside. I suspect Scrubs may have something to do with this. I should try and find the remaining ones first. It's not really a big enough one to do at the moment. But it's a start anyway. There we go. So we're working our way through our steel beams. Not much else to do at the moment. I can try and find other people to talk to in town. Or I can go and start on my cable cranes, can't I? Assembler Mark 2, steel beams and winches. I need the winches for what I'm doing as well. It's just too much of a throughput issue at the moment. We just aren't creating enough for what I need. Damn, that's an annoyance. I suppose I could always have this down for doing cable frames. Don't know how many I'm going to need though. I don't want to suddenly be doing hundreds of them if I'm not going to need that many. I mean, I can see where the train comes in. I think it was saying I need a load of them there, but I think I'm going to also need the loaders created as well, and some unloaders. Got one at each end. So I have the loaders to take what's coming off the boat, package them up into stacks of 15 that will then be put onto a conveyor belt. The conveyor belt can run it to wherever I need to unload it, which will be going into the university. But I need to know where the boats are coming in, which is the next day. What are you complaining about? Low power. Oh, of course it's low power because I haven't plugged anything into it yet. Don't go running off without Toasty. How are we getting on with these? Yeah, there's a lot of micromanagement in this part anyway. But it is what it is it's allowing me to create things ad hoc on the fly as I need them. Which is quite cool. Right, so it was showing oh, rocket silo. What's over there? What are you complaining about over this way? Am I running low on a resource or something? I am. I've run out of copper on that one. Okay. So we'll come back and we'll take that away. And we'll pop another one down here. And then we'll run ourselves a belt out and onto there. So it's no longer going to be a problem. Don't want that. I want Toasty, thank you. Still got room to run, which is great. Now, if that is the case, that this is where I need to go and get my... Oh yeah, you can't do the little bits I want to knock out, which is this stuff here. So I imagine it's probably somewhere over here I'm going to be getting the boats coming in. Which means I'm going to need to be clearing some area. An eagle feather. So what are you? You are 1,800. You're a large stone deposit. So where does a boat actually come in? Does it show me that on the map? Now, what's going on over there? Something else is complaining over here. Let's go see what that is. Down this way. If I run out of resources. Oh, I'm going to go and clean up. Good. So we've got these we can be looking to build. There's some more iron in there. That would be great. Get away, birdies. Toasty's coming to get you. Nice, nice, nice. The boat! Whee! Okay. So this is where we need the cable crane. Ah, right. Good. Where's this here? That's this part. So, I need to come from here. Which way into town? This way. Oh, so, and I'd need to cable crane you across here towards the university. Alright, good. Cool. Alright, well at least that's given me an idea. So I'm going to need cable cranes all along here, all on the other side. And then I can start clearing stuff out. That's great. But which way will take me out closer to where I need to be? So that takes me into a mine. Oh, I might as well deal with some of the mine stuff now then. Okay, so it's mostly just really just worrying about. What are you? Dinosaur fossil. There we go, get rid of those. Lovely. Chomp, thank you very much. Oh, damn it. Small deposit of quartz. Okay, what else can I do in here? I need to get some lights in here, that's for a kick off. Get that cleared out. Let's get these little nodules of stone kicked away, so that at least that way I can be doing stuff around here. Oh, you come here, you little shyster. Thank you. Damn it. Okay. That's good. Get that knocked on the head. So these utility lights are definitely what we need down here. We've got another splitter. More amethyst or quartz, whatever you are. Nice try. Say hello to my little friend. Loads more gears. Right, might take the gears back and joink. You may look small and cute, but you're annoying and you're gonna die. Cool. So I've got the boat now unlocked, and I just need to then find my way to get that lot back over there. See, because I saw these mooring cleats and I thought they were going to be where the boat was coming in, but obviously not. How are we doing on here? What's my inventory situation like? Not great, but might be able to at least get a couple hundred in there. Let me throw some more of these iron plates back into there. Can probably fill up with some more of these gears, and then we'll run those down quickly to the old where the boardwalk is down here. start unlocking some of that clock. No, we need to come down this way, don't we? Don't know what that clock is doing. It doesn't seem to be an official quest as such, but it's an unlock. It's something I can have a go at fixing. So, yeah, it might help my reputation in town. You never know. But if I'm collecting and breaking stuff, and it's going to give me lots of gears, I may as well go around and make use of them. And some of the spare ones I'm not currently using in some of my larger iron areas, and we're seeing a few areas around, like where the mine is, that it's showing that there is going to be a fair amount of iron to play with. So why not just do that? If I go talk to her now when she's not in the university, will she talk to me about the throughput challenge? Oh, I did it! Oh, there we go. I did it. I hit the max throughput for copper wire. No way, that's incredible. Wait until Northwood hears about this. Well, if you're Miss Hotshot, then how about seeing if you can max throughput for crafting stators? Alright then. I've received 500 coins. Nice. Good. Achieve max throughput on creating stators. Oh, there you are. Where are you going, you little shyster? You wee bugger. You're already creating status. Oh, what are you complaining about? You're running low. 96. Okay. So you're almost running out. 131. You've got 1038. Okay, well, we've got some more of this to play with. So these may end up being somewhere we do a bit more on. Okay, so we're getting 66, 100%. Achieve max throughput. That's not going to happen at the moment because we haven't got enough. I'd have to buffer something, I imagine, probably to be able to produce some more of those. Oh, the stators are over here, aren't they? Sorry. They're producing stators, but the problem is I'm not needing enough stators at this time to get to that 100%. Alright, well, we can always look at that later. Again, it just seems like I get given some money for those throughput challenges. It's not really anything that's breaking the bank. Another 150 steel beams. Let's throw that into... Yeah, okay, great. It's getting late. I'll put that into here. What's the fossil? Remains of a prehistoric creature. I've not really don't know what I'm using most of these things for, so let's just dump all these in here. Feathers. Do I need them all? I mean, I've not found any more anywhere else that's doing wax. So let me just dump all of these in here. Cool. Alright, let's go and go to bed. And we'll give it another little bit of time to create some more steel beams. And maybe then that iron deposit will have run out and we can look at tapping another stack of iron for that. Okay, good. Here we go. Oh, yeah, produced over 5,000 items in a single day. Junior engineer. Up 73% on our stage 1 rocket parts. 26 days without an accident. You really are tempting fate, aren't you? Keep giving me the day every day. What do they class as an accident? I mean, you know, some companies you have to put it in the accident book, even if you've just given yourself a cut on your finger. Right, what are we building in here? Is anything joined in yet? Is there anything bigger? No. Still looking about the same. Okay, so we've got 400 of the 500 steel beams in the rocket part. To let us... Oh, look at that. Nearly. Another 50 in there. Right. so let me actually hold on. What do I need for my? What were you gonna be? Was I gonna handcraft you? Could they be handcrafted or not? They can. Good. So I need some winches. Ooh. Yeah, I can deliver the other 50 into the university quickly while I'm thinking about it. Let's get that going in there. That throws another chunk of my research through there. So that'll be the 100 winches, and that's 250 heavy-duty motors and 600 steel beams. So the heavy-duty motors I can also... I've got 150. There you go. Look at that. Bang on. Perfect. God, it's almost like I set it up that way that it was going to create almost perfect amounts in blocks of 50. Good. Cool. So those are going to go heading down on our conveyor belt, and that will head into the university. And then we just have the steel beams to wait for. Now, the steel beams are the ones that are, as I've already mentioned, dragging us down and taking us the longest time. Just purely because they seem to take so long. And that seems to be a lot to do with how many are coming on this belt. So you finished that. That's got no items left on it. So we'll knock you on the head. And we can grab you that way. And we can throw you in there. So that'll be a lot better. And we got this one is dead as well. So we'll have to pull in from... Let's grab it from there, and we should be able to pull that belt along into here. That'll do, that'll do. Did I accidentally pick up a... I did, didn't I? Damn you. There we go. Drops that on a belt. That's out of the way. Good, so we've got two providing iron ore for that one. Going into the level 2 furnace for our steel beams. I wonder if I should get a third. I wonder if I should get... Yeah, I think I might get a third one up here. And then throw that down into there. And we should have another one of our items there. Boom. Cannot connect more than 5 power poles to a single power point. Well, okay. That way then we're at least pushing our throughput on our furnace up to the highest level. That might help with getting our steel beams created a little bit quicker. Not to the absolute end of the world if we don't. But, so having heavy duty motors should be in. You're running low on heat sinks. Again, got a load of small motors, so we are good with that. That's going to make it more of a tight fit to get through there. And we'll get rid of you. We are definitely going to be rebuilding these sorts of things as we're going along, so I can get the feeling we are probably going to rebuild all this once these mineral deposits are exhausted. Because then, by looks things, we'll be getting stuff in from the mines and places like that. So I'll have to look at how I'm going to pull that info together, or pull the parts together from there. But, you know, I will work out which one's the escape key and which one's a tab key one of these bloody days. And good. So, yeah, the rocket parts are just waiting on our steel beams. There's another 50. So we're nearly there for that. And then it'll just be the circuit boards for the rocket, which we'll need to wait until we've got the rest of it unlocked, but that will work its way through. And put that in here, so we've got 40 there, plus that's 50 there. Good. Got 75 going its way down. I know I'm already slightly off on the steel beams because I ended up having some left over from the previous research, I think it was. And then my other research was throughput challenge. Don't really worry about that one too much. And the missing socks I'm not really too heavily invested in at this moment in time. Where's Toasty gone? There he is. Right. And I was going to be needing steel cables, wasn't I? Because I need to create my winches. Oh, doesn't it look lovely, all of those items winging their way down? Right. Good, there we go, 5 of them. This is not the most efficient setup as I'd like, but it at least is a system at the minute. I'll take a system at the minute over the seemingly controlled chaos we've been currently working with. Oh, I was only going to make 2 sets of them, wasn't I? You were going to be my cable cranes, so we'll get our winches in there. Oh, I got one created. Oh no, I was going to do it by hand, wasn't I? So I've only got 3. Oh, I've got 46, 47. And what have we got left in here? We'll get started on those, build a couple more. So I want to see what they're like. I assuming I need 2. Move items from position A to position B, can move long distances and over buildings. Right. Come along, Toasty. You and me, sir, going for a little run down to the water. I want to see what it's like with these cable cranes. Need to understand them for the sake of our building. Or getting our boat unloaded. That's the important bit I'm looking for at the minute. And then how the hell do I get my my electronics back over from the boat? Right. There we go. Boat's there. Boaty McBoatface is in. Off. Right. Oh. Nice. Oh. Okay. No, that's not working. That's not quite how I want it. So, is it that I need some splitters? Oh, so they can't take it from the boat because the boat's too low. So it needs to be a cable crane. Crane is not long enough. So I put that across there, and no, it has to be across then. boat, doesn't it? But how does one... Doesn't make any sense. Right. So I imagine then I'll have to go that. I need them to be one step over, where it goes from point A to point B, and then I have my. Or I got the. I think I've got the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt's going to be on the wrong side. Let me try that again. So point A being there to point B being there, and then I drop my conveyor belt in here. I need to now make some power. Got room I can dump one of these around anywhere. Done. Now where can I drop in my... Go. Okay. Doink. So how much is in that boat? Okay, so that works then to pick up items. So if I pick it up from here, is that going to empty the entire boat? So, good. Okay, so we've got the first stage done. So if I come back across this way, and I bring it over here, let me quickly get rid of this. No. You can bugger off. Do-do-do-do-do. Good. See you later. Right. So, if I bring... Not where I'm standing. If I bring a conveyor belt across here... Oh. So you go from A... to B... That will be great. Because then what I would need to do is have the conveyor belt come up here. There. There. Oh, no. Then... And you just come all the way across from down here. Bada boing. Boing, good. And you two come across and you're the next tab along. You're going to be along here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bugger it. Got that underpass going to there. I need another underpass, aren't I? Iron plates and stone. Toasty, where are you? Did I leave you on the other side? Gosh darn it. Alright, well that's a general idea. As it's getting a bit late, I'm going to refine that idea a bit more. And that'll give me a day or two of in-game time for my stuff to, or the steel beams to finish being created for the rocket parts and for the university. And then once I've worked my way of getting the parts into the university, then we can start having that boat being unloaded. And I can imagine I'll probably have more cable cranes coming across and unloading and dumping onto that conveyor belt. I might well look at using one of the loaders and unloaders to expand out how much is being thrown through at any one time. But that'll be in the next video. So thank you very much indeed for joining me. If you've got any thoughts on how best to design the town, or what are these bits that I've been doing so far that you've looked at and gone, no, you're being a blithering idiot, do this, please drop them down below. I always do like having other people's opinions and getting an idea of where I'm going right and going wrong. And if you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much indeed. You take care now. All right, bye bye.